Hi Aquarius, welcome to your December 2018 reading. So many of you got in touch with me and badgered me that I thought, all right, you know, there is nothing wrong with a bit of enthusiasm. Aquarius is next. So do like, hit the thumbs up, do subscribe if you haven't already, and do share the video, Aquarius. If you want to donate to the channel, and I think I've recently written to everybody to say thank you that did, you can do that in the description box below. And if you want a private reading, have a look in the description box below as to what's available. I have restricted it a bit recently just because I was getting overbooked. So have a look and see if it's something that you want. Okay, Aquarius. Almost want to do that. Aquarius. Feeling quite high energy, even though I'm completely tired. Your cards feel quite zippity-doo-dah actually. Ooh. So I think there's going to be, this is why, you can probably sense this, it's probably why you wanted your December reading, isn't it? I feel a lot of zzz in the cards. What does Aquarius need to know? December 2018. I like Aquarians. I have Venus in Aquarius, although I'm Pisces all the way, but I've got Venus in Aquarius and lots of Aquarian friends. Aquarians are very good at being friends. It's a natural thing. Also, they have quick brains, which for me is exciting because us Pisceans can be a bit putting in, a bit quiet sometimes. And Aquarians just keep going, you know, with this and that and this. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And you just get to sit there. It's like watching a kaleidoscope, which we Pisces love, watching a kaleidoscope. Okay, Aquarius. Whew, what is going on? I'll turn you over. Oof. Okay, you're impatient. Page of Pentacles in reverse. That's all right. That's an Aquarian trait, being impatient. It's because you... Ooh! Ooh. It's because you think quickly. Ooh, okay. I think this is going to be a little bit similar to November, which is going to irritate you if you're feeling impatient. Because I'm sure in November I said, come on, you know, it will come, but not yet. All right, Aquarius. Let me just arrange myself. There's a couple of stories here. Some of you are waiting about love, and it's important, and there's some kind of delay on it. Now, Venus retrograde, the one we just had from the 5th of October to the 16th of November, has a shadow period till about the 19th of December. Take that seriously. I've been forced to. It's been a very strong transit. I don't know why. There'll be loads of reasons, but I'm not an astrologer. I just know what I feel. And it's caused confusion and delay and unnecessary flim-flam is what I'm going to call it in the love department. Okay. And you have some cards that reflect that here. So you're going to have to get your patient pants on for December, okay? Certainly leading up to about the 20th anyway. But I think maybe even longer than that. Because we burst into some eclipses in Capricorn and Cancer in 2019, starting on about the 5th. And we also have, and this will be big news for you, I think it's the 21st of January, a supermoon, a full moon total lunar eclipse in Leo. And you know, Aquarius, and God, your lives, you know, I've done loads of private readings for, and as I said last time, about, you are the sign I do the most private readings about. Hands down, okay? People can't figure you out. And you don't care. Which is why I like you. Okay, but it's been a heck of a year. I would say even 18 months for Aquarians on the big ticket items. You know, big ticket items. Why am I here? How do I love? Who do I love? Where do I live? How do I earn my money? What do I want? All of those really big questions. And it's difficult because when you get the eclipses, and we had them in January, February, July and August, in yours and in your opposite sign of Leo, when you get the eclipses coming in, it's like super force comes in and just forces situations. And you find yourself cut adrift, or you find yourself with things being deconstructed and dismantled and slightly bashed and bruised and thinking, universe, you know, why hast thou forsaken me? Okay, there are still some more delays, but I'm going to do a double negative because actually I feel like this is a double negative. Don't think it's not coming. Yeah, see, that's my double negative. The bottom of your reading, there's two aces and they're both in reverse. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. They go together, okay? Ace of Cups being the watery stuff, the love, the intuition, all that. But the Ace of Pentacles being the whole grains, because it's the herbal tarot, the ability for it to come into fruition. This is my Capricorn, this is my January, it starts kicking off. It certainly isn't all that, well, it may kick off in December, but that's about shifting and sorting. There's such a lot of shifting of position between you and another person. Who's got the power, who's saying, who isn't saying. And to be honest, there's everything to play for. When you get the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, they're on the table. That energy is there, it's just held back, and it is in reverse. And it is a double negative at the moment, and we are in this retrograde, and it does affect you deeply, okay? Over here, Eight of Wands in reverse. This is non-communication. You're not hearing from somebody, or progress is not being made in quite the way you would want it to, in quite the time frame that you would want. Sassafras is the herb for this. It sounds kind of sassy. This is my Mercury retrograde card. It's the communication card, and it's in reverse. It's the good stuff, the passion, the wands, stuff flying across the screen, the momentum, things happening. Even some of you who are waiting to travel, there are some kind of delays. Mercury retrograde, a real killer for travel. Sometimes you get there, but not the way you thought you would. Knight of Wands in reverse. Don't rush it. Don't push it. If you're in a love situation that is a bit of a hot mess, and some of you are because I can see it, don't push the envelope with it. I wouldn't bother, not just yet, because with the amount of energy you could put into pushing it in December, you'll find everything out in January without even trying. And also, who wants somebody when they've forced it? You know, it's like, do you love me? Do you love me? And they go, yes, of course I love you. You know, and you think, oh, that kind of felt all right for about 2 seconds. But nothing as good as when someone mumbles it embarrassedly out of their own volition. And then you're like, oh my God, where did that come from? They need to initiate it, Aquarius. I know you want to, because it's a natural human thing. You know, the momentum isn't there. I'll jump on the bike and I will pedal. No, jump off the bike and go to bed. You know, that sounded a bit suggestive. I mean for a nap, okay? I mean for a meditation. I mean for a break. I mean, stop thinking about it. And I know that's almost impossible, but actually Aquarians can compartmentalize and they can manipulate their own brain. And I know you can, because I know a lot of you very, very well in my own personal life. It's a huge skill. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. If you need to put this in a box for a while, put it in a box for a while. I suggest putting it in a box for December, you know, boom, boom. Just a nice box, a pretty box, but just tuck it away, enjoy the holiday season and see what the new year brings, because it will be big. The Star, yeehaw, okay, the Aquarian card. It will be your time. Yeah, my God, you've earned it. You and Cancerians and Leos. Skullcap is the herb. Nice. You know, when I'm doing a private reading and your own astrological major arcana card comes up, it's a big reassurance from the universe. It's a big trump card. It says, it's going to be all right, is what it says. Especially because it comes up next to the Ten of Pentacles. It's one of my favourite tarot cards, the Ten of Pentacles, because it doesn't mess about. It's like, yeah, you're going to get it with knobs on. Here it is, you know. Not so much always when you get the Ten of Cups, because that's a little bit, it's a little bit kind of misty rainbows, the Ten of Cups. It is a beautiful thing. It's kind of Mars in Pisces, but Mars in Pisces is a tough gig. Mars is in Pisces at the moment, actually, and I'm a Pisces. It is a tough gig because Mars is necessarily yang and warmth, you know, and Pisces is dissipate. So it just feels like the Ten of Pentacles gives you something to hang it on, you know. It's still, for me, a card of love and family and home and security and results and money. And some of you, this is inheritance, which has been delayed over the holiday season, as it does, and everyone shuts shop early. It's real, it's tangible, it's all the stuff that you've been waiting for, but it will be towards the end, and it will be once we move into Capricorn, which is about 21st of December. And it will start then. Because you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You need to do that before the Ace can happen, okay? This is January. And as for that bad boy, I want to take a clarifier. Yes, I do. Let's have a clarifier. Because there's a story here, Aquarius, isn't there? There's a story, all of you that are saying, where's my reading? Okay, I get it. I get it. I do get it. Yes. You will find out what you need to know, my loves. Oh, and for some of you... Okay, look. Ace of Cups in reverse. I get the Ace of Swords. Big, fat, gleaming clarity, okay? For some of you, that's enough, because I felt itchy and compelled to turn over the card on this deck, Morgan Greer. Eight of Cups. Walking away. Some of you will walk away. Some of you will walk away. Do you know what some of you will do as well? And this is weird. And this might only resonate with a few of you. When you get the star and you get the Aquarius card, you know that you're in your power. You know that the eclipses have battered you enough that finally you've got to the bottom line and reached your potential and thought, that is it. That is enough. Two of Swords in reverse. I've been dithering about this for too long, you think to yourself. Love that card. Two of Swords, indecision, in reverse, makes a decision. Hanged Man, in reverse. Again, momentum is building, make no mistake. That's why it's turbulent. It feels like a weather thing. Weather thing. What do they call it? Whatever they call a weather thing, you know, where you get isobars and this and that, and it causes a weather system. Christ. A weather system. It's like a relationship weather system, okay? So there's going to be a bit of a storm. But look, it is clear in the end of it. And some of you are going to say, do you know what? I'm done. And do you know what that's going to make happen? I'm not very clear with my words today. Knight of Cups. When you give up on it entirely, that's when the Eight of Wands goes back up the right way. Like I said, don't think it's not coming. But for some of you, it's when you give up hope. Not because you give up hope as in miserable give up hope, but it's when you throw in the towel and stop trying so hard. You get the Empress. For a few of you, that is a pregnancy or the possibility of it. Especially those of you who are maybe thinking that's not the case. Again, when you give up hope, It's when you give up on something, when you throw in the towel, then it comes. Oh, 6 of Pentacles. For some of you, definitely an inheritance, a tax rebate. Again, stop badgering somebody for it. Don't bother. Don't even bother. All that badgering get you nowhere. You don't need it. Oh my God. Wow. Those of you dealing with this love situation are dealing with some tricky emotions. Look at it. You get loneliness, doubt, being controlled by somebody, or trying to control, actually. Trying to control a situation. What do I want for that? Brian and Wendy Frood, Heart of the Fairy Oracle. Give up is your best policy. And I don't mean that. Don't think it's not coming. I'm not going to... Oh God. Am I going to have to make that your title? I really hope not, because none of you understand the double negative. Well, I don't mean it like that. I don't understand the double negative is what I mean. I'll be there typing it. Don't you think it's not coming? But, oh. The Magician. That's my Aquarius card. Use your powers. I think of the Magician as Aquarian. You are able to use brain alchemy, okay? Use it to almost trick yourself into pretending everything's all right. Yes, you're in a turbulent storm, okay, and November too, but it doesn't pay to get into the eye of it and push. No point pushing against the weather, okay? Oracle card. Check my pick a card readings as well, Aquarius, if you haven't already. I think they'll be very good for you. You'll get something out of one of those. Yeah, okay. The Oracle card you get is breathe. Take a breath. Oh, I could go to sleep now. That's how you need to feel. You know, Esther Hicks in Law of Attraction says, if it really is a complete, you know, casserole of nonsense, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Healing with the Angels Oracle card, your healing card is friendship, okay? This is where you're at. You're an Aquarian. It's holiday season. Be out with your friends, okay? Be who you are. Do your thing. Put this on the back burner. Let it do its thing underground like it will, okay? And it will pop back out in January with results. And some of you will find the power to walk away, and that will be just the switch that is needed. Oh, Aquarians, thank you for viewing, okay? Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.